I don't have no felonies. I'm not crazy and none of that. It's like I just want the truth, and it's so hard to get it from the courts. And seems like Jay-Z don't want to say anything. So, I don't want to see him go down for something that you could have just got.
What's unfolding before us feels less like a family feud and more like a slow-motion explosion ready to level everything in its path. Jay-Z's alleged estranged son isn't just demanding acknowledgement. He's threatening revelation, according to his own words and those of people claiming to be close to him. He holds recordings from Sean Diddy Combs' infamous private gatherings, videos said to be raw, explicit, and potentially devastating. Insiders allege these files were passed to him by self-proclaimed victims and insiders who once worked within Diddy's circle, under one chilling condition, that he used them in court to take down both Jay-Z and Diddy.
Just days before
this isn't
Jay-Z
whispered
was named in
gossip.
Diddy's ongoing
It's a
scandal,
full-blown declaration of war against two figures.
You understand? I think that they don't want, if they was in any of those freak-off tapes, if they played a part in any of those Diddy sessions, they don't want it to get out to the general public to make up their brain.
Those words landed with a thud.
Cultural,
only
social,
weeks
and
later,
economic
Diddy was
identity for
reportedly caught by
decades.
prison officials at FCI
The young man
Fort
now
Dix
presents
with homemade
himself as
beverage
both
brewed
witness
from
and
fruit and soda,
whistleblower,
an incident
claiming
that
the
suggested
footage
contrition might
exposes
not have lasted
long-standing
long.
patterns of
Even from behind
exploitation,
bars, his name
secrecy,
remains linked
and
to
power
dozens of
abuse
civil
reaching
cases
far
filed
beyond
by
celebrity
men and women
scandal.
who describe being coerced
He
into
says
his private
he's standing
gatherings.
up for those
Many of those
silenced
events,
inside an
prosecutors said,
industry
were
where
attended by the
money,
same stars now
influence,
caught in this new
and
controversy.
fame
If the
allegedly bought
alleged son's
immunity.
recordings really
But his
include footage from those
crusade has
nights, then
deeply
the material
divided
could
public
connect
opinion.
Jay-Z not only
Some
to a
now
former
suspect
friend's
that
downfall,
Jay-Z,
but also
using
to
his
acts that
resources
courts have
and reach,
already called
may be
criminal
trying
in
to suppress the
misconduct.
material,
He's portrayed himself
or
as a
worse,
voice for
to
those who
turn the
claim to have been
narrative against
mistreated
his
inside that
supposed
world,
son by
a
painting
world
it as
where
a
money and fame
shakedown. It's a
allegedly bought
modern
protection.
tragedy wrapped in
But even that
contradiction.
stance has split public
A
opinion.
son claiming to
Some
seek
followers now
justice
suggest
and a
Jay-Z
father
might be
accused of
using
trying
his
to
wealth and
purchase
influence to
silence.
suppress the evidence,
The tension
or even to
escalated
turn the
sharply
accusations
after
up on his
Diddy's
son,
conviction.
framing the situation
On
as
October
extortion.
3rd,
What went around with these
2025,
claims
the mogul
intensified
once
the moment
known
Diddy's
as Brother
conviction was
Love
announced.
was
On
sentenced to
October 3rd,
50 months in
2025,
federal
the
prison
producer
after
who
being
once called
found
himself
guilty
Brother
on 2
Love
counts of
was sentenced to
transportation
50
for
months
illicit
behind bars
services
after a
under the
federal jury
Century-Old
found him
Man
guilty
Act.
on 2 counts
The
of
trial
transportation
lasted
for
8
intimate
weeks,
services under the
featuring harrowing
Century-Old Man
testimony
Act.
from Cassie
The verdict
Ventura
didn't
and
come
a
out of
woman
nowhere.
identified
During
only
an
as
8-week
Jane,
trial,
who
prosecutors presented
described being
testimony from
trafficked
Cassie
across
Ventura
state
and another
lines for
woman known
illegal
only as
encounters,
Jane. Both
sometimes
described
filmed
being
at
moved across
notorious
state lines for what the
freak-off
court called
parties.
illegal acts.
The courtroom
Sometimes filmed at
accounts
events
painted a
referred to
chilling
as
picture of
freak-offs.
Sam Bankman-Fried were in the unit that was one floor above mine. So in terms of like the setting, it's a fairly decent chance that the room I'm describing is similar.
Positioning himself
Coercion,
as both
and
witness
blurred
and
consent
whistleblower.
under the
He
glare of
insists
cameras.
the footage will
When
expose patterns of
sentencing, the
manipulation and
judge called
silence
for
that
a
reach
heavy
far
penalty
beyond
to make
celebrity
an
misconduct.
example.
He's
Diddy,
portrayed
now
himself as a voice for
55,
those who claim
wrote
to have
in a
been mistreated
post-verdict
inside that
letter,
world out of
"I
nowhere.
lost my
During
way."
an 8-week trial,
But that
prosecutors
remorse
presented
seemed
testimony from
short-lived.
Cassie
Weeks
Ventura
later,
and another woman
prison
known only
officials
as
at
Jane.
FCI Fort
Both
Dix caught
described
him
being moved
fermenting a
across state
homemade
lines for
drink
what the
from
court
fruit and
called illegal
soda,
acts,
raising
sometimes
doubts
filmed at
about
events
whether
referred to
humility
as
had truly
freak-offs.
taken root.
The details
Even
were
behind
disturbing.
bars,
Accounts of control,
Diddy's name
of
remains
substances,
tied to a
of
growing
cameras
web of
rolling while
lawsuits
consent
filed by
blurred
men and
into
women
fear.
alleging they
When
were
the judge
manipulated
finally
or
spoke,
forced
he
into
called
his
for a
infamous
significant
So what happens now is this is simply a civil complaint. And in a civil complaint, it goes through the technical legal process. Now, the distinction, Jessica, between civil and criminal, of course, is that civil is for monetary damages, right? The system can only reward you with money. There's allegations that this 13-year-old is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, suffered depression, etc. So now you go to fact-finding, right?
gatherings.
After Diddy's
Many of
sentencing,
those same
the rapper
events,
faced renewed
prosecutors
scrutiny
claim,
over an
were
unresolved
attended by
civil case,
celebrities now
claiming he and
entangled
Diddy
in this
assaulted a
new storm.
13-year-old
If the
at an
alleged
after-party
son truly
following the
possesses
2000 Video
recordings from
Music
those
Awards.
nights,
The
their
lawsuit,
release could do
filed
more
by an
than just
anonymous
embarrass.
plaintiff, alleges that
It could
both
link
men were
Jay-Z
present, that
directly to
substances
Diddy's
were
criminal
involved,
legacy
and that the
and
encounter
threaten
was
to
recorded.
unravel the reputations
Jay-Z's
of two
lawyers
of
have labeled the
hip-hop's
suit
most
a blackmail
untouchable
attempt,
architects.
while Diddy's legal team called
Jay-Z's
it fiction.
silence has only
But that
deepened the
same year has
shadows
now become the
around him.
flashpoint in this
In
new
the wake
narrative,
of Diddy's
because
conviction,
the Sun says
the
his
rap
evidence and
icon has
insiders
found
allege that
himself
these
pulled
files
back
were
into
handed
the
to him by people who
spotlight
call
over a
themselves
long-dormant
victims
civil
and by
case
others
that
who work behind
accuses
the
both
scenes,
men of
all
assaulting
on
a
one condition, that
13-year-old
he used
girl
them in
at an
court to
after
bring down
party
both
following the
Jay-Z
2000
and
MTV
Diddy.
Video
This
Music
isn't gossip
Awards.
traded in dark
The
corners.
anonymous
It's a
lawsuit
declaration
claims
of
that
war
both
against
moguls were
two men
present,
who have shaped
that
hip-hop's
drugs and
cultural and
alcohol were
financial
involved,
landscape for three
and
death
that the
story
incident was
unfolds that
allegedly
feels less
captured
like
on
a family
camera.
dispute
Jay-Z's
and more
legal
like a
team has
detonation waiting
dismissed
to
the
happen.
case as a blatant attempt at
Jay-Z's alleged
extortion,
illegitimate
while
son
Diddy's
isn't just
attorneys
asking to be
branded it pure
recognized. He's
fabrication.
claiming to hold the
Yet
kind of
that
material
same
that
year,
could dismantle
2000,
empires. According to
has
his own
suddenly
statement and those of
resurfaced
people
as
said
the
to be close
critical
to him,
pivot
he
point
possesses
in this
reporters alleged
unfolding
that these
drama.
files were handed to him by
According
people
to The
who call
Sun,
themselves
the
victims
alleged
and by
Sun's
others who
evidence
worked behind the
reportedly
scenes,
includes
all on
archived
one
recordings